OKFM 101.7.
Lawyer Godwin Edudzi Tamakloe, Didima, former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or a private legal practitioner. Mira me watching.
For Boga.
No way for Boga Sio Bay. Akwayi mu na no odin. Na mo se onko aburo chire mra de ohunu ye de wa hunu nyiro beka.
Boga, akwaba.
Ya. E chire su boko de.
Navnado. See, no, able lady ever did the first.
Aye.
Who did the first?
I wouldn't say many akosiago ya adwuma be 23 years ni.
No wonder.
Aha, from hotel to hello FM and yes ababe pia enti
Bamu experience o.
Yebende kakra
22 23 aba. Why mamu ye child labor na.
Yes sir, but now we had interest in radio.
Oh wow.
You had interest in radio nti na ye ni je ho se ebeye.
Unu say na nka radio station na nka make omo for child labor.
And so the asem. As na ene enkomo am frɛ wo. Papa die minim sɛ bunim dada. Bishop Stephen Richard Bosontwe Ayensu. Na was say stay away from politics. Methodist Bishop tells Mahama says he has no hatred for him. Was one tano. Bebe pa kwam dramani. Ebe ya twonho efi amanyum. Asemi wote ye to say.
Welcome me. No problem with so. Na metia. It's good na. And mawa kwaba so.
Ejoso.
Welcome me. Sabe. To be ti o na when I give the best person opinion about politics in Ghana. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, constitution is freedom of expression. Sabi. Passe, obe hide behind the cassock and our pulpits. Now, what teaching hate, misinformation, using the pulpit, a very respected, established church, by the Methodist Church, to go after the NDC and John Dramani Mahama. It's unacceptable and should not be entertained.
But resist the caveat to say on time.
I'm coming. No. Look, you see, and probably is when we say Bishop Will or a former police officer.
No, a chaplain, Sabre Ewo police church, minimum no tititeno, Ewo Kumasi.
When we say now of a chaplain general of Ghana Police.
You know the minimum, whatever.
Good. We should find out from him. And he had always felt that the NDC in 1999, and Rana Professor Mills, the chairman of the police council, and now Buana Mananya chaplain general. So the least opportunity there, he attacked the NDC and its leaders. Look, Rakwame, not for yes, I did here, Professor Mills consistently. In fact, there was a time Obama in the car says, Ghana phone and stop it, this behavior of calling for Samuels as engaging it. Now, you can ask him. And I will show you publication. It will share. Sabe, Ghana police and our year chapter.
Baloy, Sabran me kai say o kan asem no, it was within the context say ye ka asumdie hina Jesus Christ and ye refer no.
Even in political way, said. And then when we see a fair or Sajafo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah or Sajafo. Said. And you Christian Kwame or Sajafo. Oh, Christian so. And you Christian Kwame Ajenkwa. But ye ni Asante Hine, Asante 4, Asante Memu Hine, Ebi or yes more or Sajafo. Or Sad. Does it mean that they have elevated themselves to the status of God? Never. But they're not making an mistake. That's a pain. Said you, an issue of someone going on retirement as Chaplain General of Ghana Police. Okay? And you wanted a position. At that time, Samuel was the vice president and also the chairman of the police council. If there are now expectations that with all of this, you'll be made the chaplain general by the Ghana police. It didn't happen. And from that time, what's a time? Hatred. Consistently. Look, even where a Professor Mills said the Professor Mills and Bianco Casamon family as we on yet. Ghana Fonka and the Kenny Dimina, non papa. We are to Yampa in a normal fellow. Even with that, Papa Babontin, and the Sopano basa.
Me kai se sabre no. O kai daughters of glorious Jesus in Yumbi. Asumdie hini. Wani asumdie Jesus Christ. Emma me interview no. I think Fox FM ana. Emma no kura kan say asumdie hini de ewom say ese de man but mo nyi din title asumdie hini because Jesus Christ in kuto.
Brapame. When we be a person no sa kwa wa friend who asumdie hini that. It never happened. Except for because we be armed as in never. But said it. This man consistently no attack person no until the man died. And so why? Immediately a GM taking over back. Emma, what transfer? The hatred no Ediaba GM no. And the Bia Osupano. Look, recently, and let the record reflect, Black women, Sebi, Papa, Obi our pension. But the least opportunity he goes after the NDC and John Mahama. Recently, Obi Bisano also know who any evidence of corruption under this administration. Is this a man who is fair? Is this a man who is fair to the facts? Is this a man who is fair? Auditor General report about from 2017 to date on crime will be that. And what is going on with our public affairs? Who be? Sebi, what has brought about this recent attack on Haiti? As the leader of the Abetuga at an NDC program, so what the NDC and Doma. As a political party, we are not opposed to the introduction of taxes in this country. No. In any case, really, the value added tax by. We are never opposed to any form of tax. We are never opposed to taxation. But what we have said, and let me say, this particular e-levy, at the bottom tax, it does not accord with any canon of taxation. Sebi, Brakwame, Sebi. And yet you see, okay, who issue check the Amamia, Ubetia tax. Brakwame, Ayensu who took coin. No Ayensu lawyer, but check. What your check now? What your tax on? That be. But so you what you say instead of check, you money, electronic money. I buy it here hotel. And no NDC money oku no be ababon tin say. So obo ade kedian for nyanko for ya dom with power. Samra yi die ye be ye fro. Na osofo. I don't know say or your NPP communicate. No ababon tin say enye no kwe na de ye wan wa kra ne say echi kra de on be president kran wa yi. That's what I mean. Said you, such a person, you want us to take him as a retired bishop or an NPP communicator? Eh? That's what I mean. That we should take him as a retired bishop or an NPP communicator. Now, the Osaka crown and they say, oh, Ghana for, if we say 80. Now, I mean, the things you say, they are very diabolical. Extremely diabolical, if not demonic. To the extent, few, or say, the 80 say, about repealing, it means that 80 bar, repealing, and cancel free agent. How can you even say this? If any would you do this?
Hey, law. Other na yenhwe substance of the matter. Ebi ansem bia wa raising tea.
No, come one substance. Okay. Tell me, what has the repeal of e-levy got to do with CSHS? What's the connection?
Be a connection here, say be a e-levy. Yeah, the ones can be about supporting free SHS.
I'm not buying starting free SHS from 2017 to date. Abaya spending a little over 7 billion Ghana cedis on free SHS. She cannot buy a spending on free SHS. It's a petroleum revenue. Petroleum. I'm buying from the time I started petroleum, you have 6.something billion. I'm buying 65% out of that 6 billion. 65% na Bama buying kwa. A bit more than free SHS. So the claim that there is not e-levy and free cannot be true. That's what I mean. So what is it talking about? That's what I mean. What is it talking about? Now, Osaka also can say.
Me bo. Say me. What do you mean, Charles? So say according to him, John Dramani Mahama has been blessed with every form of political position, and that it would have been better for him
How
to
is that
stay.
his problem?
Not the okay. Was it just the Nyamia Yenui from assemblyman to MP to minister to deputy minister to
Sebi.
running mate to vice.
Ghana Police Service. They didn't want to see, but all continue as Methodist bishop.
Say Nyamisumni or so much money. Just walk to do us apart.
Well, family, my own four and to some your mother so.
Okay.
Because you see, one who say H. John Dramani Mama, which now the decent people, I can be a papa Yehuda.
They maintain.
Obunuhu. Uncle now the D and can now them that. But like I told you, there is evidence consistently. NBC leaders are playing and now the least opportunity to know your market. What can someone emphasize?
Oh, now where the some come and you obi catch us ebeye twaso.
That's what I said you. What is the basis of connecting free SHS to a promise to repeal e-levy? What is the basis? Sebio, black family, let me ask this. Afi kwa VAT, value added tax. At the 21 billion Ghana cedis in the bread buying kwa. Value added tax. In 1996, Nana do Danko Kufado LED Kumiprekono. No, you say tax. Ebe beneficial to Omanyana. Brafami, no need.
No need.
No need. And now I know what say. Without the benefit of that, wouldn't we say yeah, NHIS?
Why?
Because 85% funding of NHIS is from value added tax, 2.5%. So does it mean say demonstration and another dance for Kufado, any MPP for year value added tax no? What are we talking about? Now, wouldn't be also VAT crown benefit no and ma buying ho. Brafami, what is VAT etu?
The Basse Sadi sum yeni
exactly the point. So what is the bishop talking about? The claim said, value added tax, VAT, benefit no and ma buy one. It's not correct. It's like he doesn't even know what is happening in the country. It's like he doesn't even know what is happening in the country.
I see.
Now what? And Ghana taxes at the moment, you are not concerned about how they use the taxes. Opposition leader now over taxing. Taxes way and yet a trader then.
Okay.
And yet a trader then. And now yet I said, Brafami, what is our conversation? Papa, Oman Penny, and use private jet, and the court. Recently, the friend meet me there. Obefa private jet, a commercial flight to Accra. Udu Abuti and a private jet no one friend meet me there. What say Bishop Yi? Abba Bonte. Abba Casio, Oman Penny, Yoma Maya Day. Die. This luxurious expenditures. What is what can be this other? Now, so opposition leader Babon saying the cash say, Sebio, Sebi, Omaya Yewobi, we have had enough tax revenue to the point that we don't need e-levy. Bisasa, some are all coming. This is Ben in Wojnaso, and they are making those plays. You are not interested. Yet, as I say about family and not paying. One of the papers are reported. The GRE said benchmark value discounter by a reverse arm. A cost by 9 billion.
Yeah. On front page of the Daily Graphic. Fantastic. State loses 9 billion Ghana cedis.
Good.
On reduction in benchmark values.
I see. We send your 11 government projects in almost saying 6 billion.
6 billion, yeah.
So 9, any 6 billion, then
9 Susan 6.
So another 80 John Dramani Mahama can say there's a lot leakages in the tax administration system. It is unique one. You levy. Bishop there was on say. My attention has been drawn to the fact that I say he's no longer a bishop of the Methodist Church. And I think that with the greatest respect to one of the greatest churches in this country, the Methodist Church, to disassociate, they should dissociate themselves from this MPP communicator.
But no one MPP communicator. Okay, or can I be?
I suddenly now you know MPP communicator. You who said Pesiano was journey MPP national communication team.
Ebia Okoka. It says that John Dramani Mama 70 now.
Oh, that be. That's it, yo, ye. And you know, I am a union MPP communicators, every UTV, new okayfm. Now teach the word salvation, salvation, salvation. What I am, as you say, what done is special advisor to John Mahama on his political future. I don't think I can educate. Tell you, also training to become Methodist bishop, no. Part of the training included this one.
But ebia winim ebia obi betumi aka kyerɛ kwa amkroma radio adwuma said ye can why in over 20 years me hwe wa de person wo radio bia wa hu kwa jaye
resignation letter come out in yan for kwa me.
Ani ba kwa me wo kasa a kyerɛ no bisa bisa minya na me kodi die.
Fantastic.
Who see me minya wi an makoye die.
On a more serious note, Brakwame, the year can you say Ghana need the constitutional right to express himself. Now, oh yeah, you should wait for corresponding response to what you say. Very simple. Because put me hiding behind the pulpit and spread hatred and misinformation against the person of H. And you know what? When you hear for some on the say then crown open. Then crown open PNDC for. Yeah, you're there. So police
say or attacking.
Police, hold on, Black Army Police Council 1999. Omar Mao, Chaplain General. How are you blaming the NDC for it?
Papa, say bia the okan ye di wa meka Chaplain General sem.
No, but that is the underlying way.
Oh, okay.
In 1999, no, now the Chaplain General had to go on retirement. And he wanted that position. At that time, not Prof was the chairman of the police council. And the man is free police. And since then, anything NDC Papa is. Anything NDC. Look, and now person knows that you are here, or your opposition leader, or your president. I think the name of the super Papa, yeah. And the Papa, you
it na me to ase ye dia na say any comments on the former president bia fa bia Professor Mills na yewura John Dramani Mahama ho no it's an attack on the NDC.
Brother me, why do you think he decided to respond?
He says John Dramani Mahama and saying Ninsam or Kakan Ghana is at crossroads in near the idea.
Was it not an NDC platform?
Sure.
Didn't you see the national chairman there?
Yes, he was.
The general secretary there?
Sure.
All the topmost functionaries of the NDC there? Once you say, yeah, general secretary, I just now move to the bar, so I can say, NDC bar, you better repeal 11. One thing. So, consistently, almost all NDC leaders are based. A paper quite this one will be dear Matama or best to power. Boniben on my Sebi. On this 11 years, I can grab me 7. I told you today, value added tax at Inkwa. Abema Benny 21 billion Ghana cedis. In it, and then you can value added tax at the Benny. I will say instead, with all that money, we can't develop this country without e-levy. And another leader about Bontin said, look, in 8 years, Professor Mills, John Mahama, and Mr. She can't ever avail in 8 years was less than 250 billion Ghana cedis. 8 years. Yeah, and that money included loans. taxes, grants. You can say in 5 years, echo 6 years. Sika Abba Abanyi Botomukwa is in excess of 500 billion, almost twice. Sika ended in 8 years. Still, what says Sika and so unless say Uye Ile. Now, a leader for Bob Bonten can say, look, yet we plug in the various loopholes in our tax administration processes. Mining sector, taxes are due on now. If we do proper engineering,
law.
What is wrong with that?
Okay. Law, my main way and what, and I know so no. SCS when serious altercations with the Attorney General. Can say to the extent so can cross say one year next time he won't have it easy. But when I idea about Sama. Braba go for dear, so one cause I wouldn't know. And to be a commutation about as Jack, the dear line.
One say in from the time I may issue a rate, you're filing injunction. Who be sir Isaac? Was sent me out for an interview on it. I said no interview on it because 1, I'm the lawyer on record. 2, professionally, it will be a misconduct if I proceed on that target. It may tell me, look, all interviews on E-levy shoot now our court is abated. This are not. Only you able producer. What try me? He said, "Men can want them." Until say court, a big answer, no comment. And that has been my way. Now, Fabio, Ona Oya Attorney General, the leader of the bar. If he court, Harun agrees, minority leader. Well, so no. Let me address, not send off. The substantive matter is yet to be determined. And so I would avoid anyway. So no, it will be big car. He can go ahead. But maybe no. And recently, at the Supreme Court, on this Justice Abdullah matter, he went for review. Or call for review. The presiding judge, Justice Amekacho, so it raised the issue about the fact that he was on radio or TV granting interviews in respect of matter on Manka Sandia Better Court. So guided by this, let me say no comment on this matter until the substantive matter is dealt with. Then you, Attorney General, who should know better? Who should know better? By the way, a few lawyers have reached out to me. And so my essay, this matter, I won't comment on it again. Into the debate here.
Mate, Madasa no paper. Aye. Many of us in Susunti bow the woman me yabro.
Oh, yeah, door to door now. The last time they call landing out, next minute now we go door to door.
Mate, let us obey.
Your call has been put on hold. Please wait.
Okay, 101.7 Sunday. Na yene lawyer Godwin Edudzi Tamakloe. Police are remember me. Now we na dum but send about.
OKFM 101.7.